This is Bob. Bob lives in a rural village without electricity. 1.4 billion people around the world live just like Bob without electricity. This means no TV, no cell phones, no computers, no refrigerators, and no lights at night. One way to electrify Bob's village is through a mini-grid. It's a power grid, only smaller, and for a lot fewer homes. It's a great energy solution for Bob's village. But the problem is, unlike a city power grid, a mini-grid provides a limited supply of electricity. With a mini-grid's limited amount of power at any given time, Bob and his friends will have to figure out how much power they want and how to share it. This isn't easy. It's like sharing hot water when everyone wants a hot shower. Sharing can get very messy. Back to Bob. How do we help Bob and his friends plan out their mini-grid? There are a lot of things to think about and questions to answer. How much power are they going to use? How much will it cost? And how much are they willing to pay? What happens when there's not enough for everyone? Or if someone's using it all up? What happens when someone can't pay? Or when someone won't pay? Again, how do they decide? All these questions make mini-grid planning complicated and discourages communities like Bob's from installing or being able to afford mini-grids. There has to be an easier way. We've tried asking these many questions in surveys, questionnaires and interviews, but they're not enough. So we came up with the Minigrid Game. It's a game where Bob and his friends can play at using a mini-grid. In the game, they can turn on and off appliances just like in real life. They can view their total electricity use, helping them decide how big their mini-grid should be and how much they're going to pay. These real-life decisions can be made within the game, all while having fun at the same time. But it's not just a game. It's also a planning tool that can revolutionize mini-grid planning and would help bring many people around the world without electricity, just like Bob, one step closer to a mini-grid solution. Now we need your help to do this. We're looking for funds to develop our game prototype so we can test it with rural communities. Our plan is to deploy the game to practitioners and communities everywhere and help make a radical impact on community mini-grid planning. You can be a part of this. Donate to our campaign at www.enactpartners.org, the Minigrid Game. Help us to empower and create real opportunities for Bob and his friends everywhere.